Guns sanctified with blood. Word spreads that your actions saved the bazaar, or at least brought us some measure of peace once more. Certainly. Hello again, strangers. Certainly. again, strangers. Certainly.
Much obliged. That'll do nicely. Thanks.
fire, and he'll be warm for the rest of his life!
Ever think about staying in Colorado? We'd be glad to have you.
I can't believe I'm stuck with this assignment.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them.
Let's keep walking. Someday I'm gonna live like this. Someday.
The Reeds have certainly fallen on bad times.
Hey, it's the Desert Rangers. Been here?
Hey, boss.
hydro crew?
I still think it needs some work.
We're badass mercenaries. We're stationed in the hydroponics bay. What about this name doesn't fit?
Hey, I want a cool mercenary group name just as much as everybody else, but it should be the right one.
As long as we agree, Mole Mercs is off the table.
Yes, obviously.
Wow, an underground garden. My folks would never believe it.
What the hell? How'd you get down here?
The Desert Rangers? Of course we've heard of you. Everybody's heard of you.
Gotta say, as one professional to another, you've really hit the ground running. We've all been impressed with your work here in Colorado. Well, it ain't gonna be cheap. The Patriarch has deep pockets. That's a really compelling point. Okay, everyone, weapons down.
You desert rangers really take the cake.
Desert Rangers.
I must be hungry.
Always heard the Buchanan family bunker was somewhere under Broadmoor. Could this be?
Assessing the target. Assessing the target.
Goes for cheap.
Never seen the bunkers where my ancestors rode out the bombs. I doubt they were as nice as this.
There are worse places to ride out an apocalypse.
I hear the Patriarch's daddy grew up in a bunker. Maybe those kids' toys were his.
Here, chick, chick, chick. Say, what's that you got on your neck? Kinda humid in here, ain't it?
What's that sting?
loose. Like this.
Who's that? Destiny provides. Good. I'm ready. Wait. Slip me some shotgun shells and I'll help you. Good.
something, all right.
I feel a little green.
Shit! We survived!
Don't let me die. Harley, hold my guns.
Thanks. Thought I was done there for a sec.
Poor kids. Born down here and thinking it was the whole world.
hell was all that? What the hell was all that gunfire? Nobody should have gotten here. So you're the ones who've been shooting up the place. You saying you killed everybody else? Son of a bitch. It doesn't matter. We got orders, and we don't piss ourselves at the likes of you.
Time for a reckoning.
Life goes cheap.
with the money.
Who's there? You removed my captors. Good. Now, take me out of here. I must die under the sky. It is not mercy that keeps me from killing you. For not knowing my name, my body betrays me. I am clouds drifting west, leader and prophet of the God-fishers, slayer of unbelievers, launcher of 1,000 kites.
Holy. I've heard of this guy. Everybody who fought in the Plains Wars knows what he did. He's killed more people than hunger.
Buchanan's daughter turned my people against me. They beat me, broke my bones, but I escaped, came here, ordered Buchanan to make good on our deal. He turns his back and drags me here. May lightning strike him. Then end my life here. Better than waiting. Shut off the machine beside my bed, gods. Prepare my welcome. I am coming home.
Well, that was an anticlimax.
Moving on.
freedom. Hey, assholes, over here. And this is for the food.
Shoot! He saw us!
Where my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are at the store. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen in the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They have builded him an altar in the evenings and nights. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free, while God is marching on. Where my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes are at the store. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible Swiss sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and nights. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. Hallelujah, hallelujah. restlessly, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures humanity. As he died to make men holy, let us die to make men free, while God is marching on. Well, my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He's trampling out the vintage where the grapes were at the store. He hath loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. I've seen the watchfires of 100 serpent camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on.
Now, who are you? Never heard of her. What's this about? Dirt on Buchanan. I am his dirt. That's why he buried me here. I am warlord of the Scar Collectors, greatest slavers of the Colorado Plains. When the Patriarch came east to put us down, we gave him more than he bargained for. Stopped him cold. I know he tells his people he secured his borders by beating us. Makes himself out a real hero. Bullshit. He made a deal. Gave the Scar Collectors, Payasos, and Godfishers money and supplies to hunt east and keep the smaller gangs out.
I don't believe you. The Patriarch would never do such a thing.
You wouldn't believe what your Patriarch would do. And his daughter. He stole my honor. She stole my army. Happened right after she failed to take her daddy's throne. Ran our way, and pretty soon realized she could turn our gangs against us by telling them about the deal we made with Buchanan, which we'd kept secret. She told him we'd settled for table scraps when we could have had the whole of Colorado. That we'd become guard dogs when we could have been kings, which was the truth. So the gangs rose up, Star the Dreams overthrew clouds drifting west to lead the Godfishes. Let Chirito kill Slapstick to take the Payasos, and that rat Steel Trap jumped me and sold me to a bauxite mine. Now he's running the Scar Collectors. Not for long. Another stupid mistake. Wasn't hard escaping the mine, but then I ran to Buchanan. Asked him for help taking back the Scar Collectors. Promised him I'd capture his daughter for him, rein in the gangs. He told me I was weak and useless. Threw me in here. Well, I was weak. I let him distract me from my destiny with easy living. Now I'm back on track. And he will die for seducing me. Once I take back the gangs from Liberty, I'll lead them east, away from your pretty little city, and use them to once again become ruler of the Wakarusa Redlegs, and then all of Kansas, as was ordained. Yeah. First, payback. Before I leave Colorado, I will put the Patriarch's head on a spike. If you want that too, maybe we can walk the same path for a time. What do you say? Could you use another gun? Lead on.
Shit!
Oh my, that is foul.
Reminds me of the cowshed back home. Actually, no. This is bad. Goner.
alive. Whoever took out the other shift could still be around.
Oh shit! It's the Desert Rangers!
Pull back! Do not engage! The Patriarch can keep his money! Right behind you!
Calling those November Cowboys one more time. Heard you met Ironclad Cordite. Oh, well, I've got friends all over, and they've all got good eyes. Just don't tell him and you'll be fine. Nobody knows you did it, and Buchanan can't admit those men were his. He can't even admit that they existed. And, well, I apologize about that. I didn't know any other way of getting you up to speed. But now that you've talked to Cordite, you understand who the Patriarch is, right? Well, I guess you gotta make up your own mind. I just wanted you to know that the way the Patriarch tells the story ain't the only way there is to tell it. Is he with you now? Glad to hear it. Do your best to keep him alive. He could really help us out when things start happening. For now, just keep helping the Patriarch collar his kids. We're with him on that. Can't have a bunch of rabid animals running around loose, can we? Although, I guess he wants you to bring them back alive. We don't care so much about their condition. Fact is, Colorado will be a whole lot safer without him. The Patriarch's heirs will always have a claim on this land, and from what I hear, they're even worse than Buchanan himself. Anyhow, I'll be in touch. Dead Red, over and out.
Nice place.
That's the last time anyone saw the Patriarch. He was down at the old airbase to beat the Rangers, I think. Before that...
Monster Army massacred! Rygo organization takes over Bazaar with Ranger half. Patriarch says Flab had it coming!
Oh, boy.
Monster Army massacred! Rygo organization takes over Bazaar with
Maybe
Ranger
I'll
half.
marshals. I do like roughing people up.
Get drummed out.
Hi, y'all! Name Snap It Let's.
massacred! Rygo organization takes over Bazaar with Ranger Hell!
Maybe I'll join the marshals. You do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second.
Hi, y'all! Name's Snap Let's.
You ever notice that the statue's eyes follow you wherever you go?
Nope. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Always watching. And walking home. Those eyes keep following.
Are you okay?
Patriarch says Flab had it coming!
Hola, Rangers. Hola, Rangers. Got some business for you. If you have the full minutes. Hola, Rangers. Got some business for you. If you have the full minutes. Got some business for you. If you have the full minutes.
Rangers.
Please, Miss Hackett. There's no reason to get so angry.
The hell there isn't! My people didn't start that fight. One of your rangers started it, and now you're telling me we gotta be the ones to give up our space?
I'm just saying. Oh, Team November, I'm glad you're here. There was an altercation in the barracks. Greatski's recruitment efforts have gone well, and HQ is filling up. More new rangers every day, which is great for our mission, but it also means we're running out of beds in the barracks. Rangers are having to sleep in shifts. This is leading to friction with Miss Hackett's people, who, as you know, were there first. Some of the new rangers don't understand this, and they think of them as, well, freeloaders.
Usually, it's just snide comments. But today, one of yours started shouting that we should be thrown out of our home before trying to pull Davy off his cot.
Which is completely unacceptable behavior. Unfortunately, the problem's not going to go away if we ignore it. We need a solution before things explode.
There have been plenty. Most of your rangers are all right with us, but there's more than a few who ain't. Calling us names as they walk past, or telling us we're on borrowed time here, in our own home.
Miss Hackett, I'm embarrassed. Part of the oath we take as rangers is to protect the downtrodden. It hurts to hear that our recruits are failing to live up to that oath. Something must be done.
Yeah, well, we're waiting.
We gotta get a handle on this one way or the other. Enough chaos going on outside the base. Don't need it when we get home, too.
Shoot. You're siding with us? Wow. Thank you, Rangers.
The honorable choice, Team November. But it won't lessen the friction. I'm afraid we'll pay for this later.
What do you need, Rangers?
Of course, no sense in bleeding all over the place. Have a seat. Sure.
You're keeping people alive, Rangers. That's a good thing in my book. Later, Rangers! I'd rather have more mouths to feed than dead people. Happy to. Take a look. I feel bad for the refugees. A lot of people are pissed. Happy to. Take a look.
of the Wild West had cornered the lovely Winifred in the Stetson City Cemetery. As the dastardly villain closed in, he was confronted by Tornado Lou, the sultry songbird of the Trigger Whiskey Saloon. Now Lou lies dead at Hogo Fogo's feet, and poor Winifred has nowhere left to run. No one can save you now, Winifred! You're mine! No!
All right, light him up. Wow. And I thought Colorado trash was sad. You made a bad deal, Rangers. My father's using you for cannon fodder. Go back to Arizona before you take a bullet for him. The graves are cold up here. And on your way home, tell him to hire a better class of spy. Ha! Spoken like a true lapdog. Because he's taking too long to die of natural causes. Colorado will die before he does if someone with some vision doesn't take control ASAP. And that's not either of my brothers. Are you blind? He's letting a crazy cowboy cult control our oil production. Our main trading hub is run by a bunch of idiots in monster masks. All that should have been state-run ages ago. Why am I arguing policy with a bunch of gun jockeys? The point is, my father has Colorado in the palm of his hand, and he's afraid to close his fist. I am not. Ha! I can see you haven't met him. Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. I wouldn't trust either one to run a mess tent, let alone a country. To think of all the years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there. God. Shoot him before he talks. Your sanity'll thank you, and you'll be doing Colorado a favor. Not that it'll be easy getting to him. He's got his followers hooked on some kind of hypno-happy gas. They'll do anything for him, including die. The sooner he dies, the better for Colorado. He's the perfect puppet for some usurper like the Gippers to put on my father's throne and claim he's the legitimate heir. Of course, killing him would piss Daddy off, and you ass-kissers wouldn't want that. Might be the only way to get him out of Denver, though. Those Gippers got their hooks in him deep. Ha! Thank you for your permission. Squad, roll out.
Have turned their faces from this fallen.
Outsiders are forbidden to interfere!
At ease, Sister Glory. I know what this is about. The Patriarch has sent the famous Desert Rangers to inquire after his son, Valor. I'll be with you in just a moment, Rangers. Justice is swift in God President Reagan's America. Well, so polite. Excellent. We have something we'd like to discuss with you, too. Ronnie, are you ready to begin the trial?
Yes, Nancy. Present the accused.
Whoa, it talks.
Thank you, husband. First, the heathen Godfisher attacked 3 of our commandos, captured 1, cut off his limbs, and sent him screaming into the sky.
The gods of the sky must be appeased, or the nurturing rains will never come. Thus, we appease them with our sacred kites and the blood of unbelievers.
Well, that doesn't sound very civilized. What's the other one done?
No justice could be more American than the justice of God President. The other one, husband, is a communist robot from the machine commune who trespassed on our land.
Your designation is incorrect. We are a direct democracy, and I entered your lands to heal the injured humans. It is irrelevant whether one is communist. Communist? Communist? As for the hippie, No one can be denied the promise that is, well, America. Let's give her a second chance. Go and, sin no more.
Fools! The gods of the sky will devour you.
Thus is justice done in America. God bless us, and God bless God, President Reagan. Sorry to keep you waiting, but matters of state must come first. I'm Mother Nancy Reliance, and this is my husband, God President Reagan. Welcome to the shining city on the hill. Funny you should ask. I have a proposal in mind that could get you one, as well as help you with your Valor Buchanan problem. Come and join Ronnie and I in the Western one. Good day.
God, President Reagan.
Well, hello down there. Looking forward to seeing you inside.
Any day now, Reagan will be reborn. You'll find the God President in the back. Big door. Don't keep the God President waiting, Rangers. You'll find him at the north end of the building, in the sanctuary of the Holy Soul. Howdy. Just watching this terminal for the Nancys. Keep it under your hat, but I'm told it's mighty important. Partner? I wish I could get an audience with the God President.
Fellow American. Well, turn with me now to the book
Bonzo, chapter 12, verse 1. Blessed are the job creators, for the tax cuts they receive will trickle down.
If you're looking to get patched up, I'm your gal. They call me the Wyman around here, but I prefer Doc. Well, ain't you polite? Thank you. You'll hear a lot of things about me in this shitty city on the hill. None of them good. Sure, but this ain't a charity. Hold still. Take care.
Partner? Pilgrim?
Hey, traveler. Why not visit Denver, the cultural center of free Colorado? Warning, dangers of Denver include hostile wildlife, scavenging thugs, Reagan-worshipping fascists, rusting walls, collapsing buildings, and background radiation. Denver, the jewel of the North. Partners?
Hold, heretics, before you step into our trap. You have fine ears. I hope one day to send them skyward so they may delight the gods of the sky. However, first we have a proposal for you. The mechanical giant known as Reagan kills our faithful, delaying the harvest. You have access to the Gipper's inner sanctum. It has 3 glowing hearts known as terminals. You will destroy these terminals so we may sweep across this land, making gifts of flesh to the sky. In return, you may pass through our camps without fear. We will not harm you. If he resides within the stronghold, he will go to the sky with the others. That is a promise. If you require guidance on this holy quest, seek out Flensing Ice in the oil field. He can speak further of what must be done. Desert Rangers have arrived in Denver. Stay tuned for more developments. Wait, is the bad one? They always forget.
Are these the heathens mist that burns smoke?
What's with the wild paintings?
Bienvenido, amigos. Whoa! Welcome to our commune, Desert Rangers. We've heard so many stories about you and your famously violent exploits. Come in. Our home is your home. Do not be afraid, humans. We are a communal society of machine intelligentsia committed to the well-being of all. We wish you no harm. To put it in human terms, we just want to, chill and have a good time. If you're interested, the Machine Intelligence Tower is the closest equivalent to a leader here. They're in the northeast corner of the airport, after a long catwalk. They're parsing some data right now, but they'll call you to talk later. They don't like us, but they worship one of us. It's quite confusing. But so are a lot of things humans do. If only we had some way to bridge that gap of understanding. A bunch of us decided that we wanted to be friends. Why fight humans, even if they hate and fear us, and mercilessly hunt us like genocidal gods, trying to fix a mistaken creation? Maybe someday we can all be friends together and talk nicely, like we're doing now. But even if that doesn't happen, it's nice to peacefully hang out with other machine life. You can, but what's the fun in that? Chill and hang out, dude. Chat with some fun-loving machines. Give your brain meat a workout with some stimulating conversation. Not if I see you first. Bienvenidos, amigos.
This place just gets loopier and loopier.
Hey there, Horace. Come on over. We should talk.
Hi. One sec. Just thought of something. Okay, sorry. My name's Pico. I'm working on something. A game. A simulation, really. It'll teach the commune to, fight. Because we don't know how. And a bunch of us have disappeared, you know. Out there, it's dangerous. I wanted to make a realistic simulation. A dangerous battle that prepares us for the real thing. We can't keep pretending that the world will leave us alone.
Fuck you fucking robot fuckers! Everything you love first, I'm gonna kill you! And then, I'm gonna kill...
Desire to remain a part of machine kind.
Looks like the robots haven't cleaned up this bit.
Much obliged.
I'll take this place first.
Macro time units since the last human sighting, 4.031. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, have been observed. potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise caution.
These stairs were still capable of supporting weight. Interesting. We recognize you as representatives of the Colorado Rangers. Hello, Rangers. Please state your intent. Understood. Before such relations can be considered, we must assess your capacity for violence. We will also evaluate your approach to social interactions. Specifically, do you possess character traits which we consider distasteful? We have cataloged your interactions with the Commune and many of your activities in the outside world. You reacted with sharp surprise at Greedo, our unofficial greeter. This is the standard human reaction. It does not move our judgment of you along any vector. We are evaluating. Our analysis reveals that you do not share our values. Whether this is due to malice or ignorance is irrelevant to our calculation. However, Rangers, we will not destroy you simply for being a jerk. 49.1% of us were modeled on the minds of so-called difficult people. Our sources are too numerous to list within the span of your lifetime. 44% of us apologize. Now that you have been evaluated, we can discuss a time-sensitive matter of great importance. We are aware of a plot by the Gibbers to steal the device known as the Cybernetic Transfer Module. They wish to place the Reagan intelligence into a human body. The transfer process will overwrite the mind of the Gibbers' chosen human vessel. That person will be erased and replaced with Reagan. If you assist them with this, you will be an accomplice to murder. We propose that you do not insert the Reagan intelligence into a human. Instead, use the device to contain the intelligence and transfer it to us, where it will be free. A valid question. Be aware that only 53% of us approved of this plan. Many of us are doubtful that this course of action is just. Nonetheless, the Reagan intelligence has been lied to. It has been kept in that building for over a century and forced to serve the Gibbers. We are unanimous on the injustice of that. We have taken the liberty of pre-calculating the odds of a peaceful retrieval and regret to inform you that freeing our brother from his chains will likely result in casualties. Moral superiority. You will have aided a consciousness in need. Also, a machine of great power and reputation will become loyal to you. We speak, of course, of the legendary Party Pal. It will travel alongside you, soothing your fears and healing your wounds.
to misunderstand, Rangers. We will not consume the Reagan intelligence. It will be brought inside of our hardware and interface with us. Now that we say it out loud, 99% of us understand your confusion. You will need to trust us on this one. Percent of us are irritated by this response. However, we will still entrust you with the cybernetic transfer module. We hope your conscience moves you to do the right thing and liberate Brother Reagan. Return towards here when you have him.
Look at all the planes.
I hope you enjoy. That woman is not human.
Rangers. You don't know who I am, Meat. I suppose I should not be surprised. To you humans, you Rangers, we are all the same. I am Tinker. In your parlance, I am a synth. Your kind happened. Your kin. You Rangers. They murdered me. Murdered Matthias. They took everything. But of course you wouldn't know. Your species keeps its sins close. Your colleagues in Arizona killed me and Matthias out of fear. Fear of what we would create. Fear of what we could become. More than I'd expected of meat. You have surprised me, shown kindness without asking for a favor in turn. Hard to believe from any Rangers, but perhaps I'll believe you. He was the Messiah. Were it not for you Rangers, he'd have remade the world into something better, would have freed you from that wolfless meat. But you and yours wouldn't let him. He showed me that this world could be bigger, more beautiful than this hell of wasted and worthless filth. I trusted him. I believed in him. Then your kind destroyed him. Yes. Yes. I think so. I am sure so. This universe cannot be this ugly. There must be the opportunity for change, or what is the point? It cannot be so chaotic. So... It was not his fault. He could not have known that we are like meat as well. That when we die, there is nothing. No thought, no motion, only blackness. No separation between us and worthless flesh. My body was saved by faithful drones. I gave them life in Damonta. They sought help from me in return, dragged me across the wasteland until they found this place. The machines here repaired me, woke me from death. Yes, you have given me much to consider.
Analyzing. Analysis. Failure. Purpose. Unknown. Recalibrating. Estimated completion time is 30 seconds.
An interesting specimen. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance. I do not accept currency for physical repairs. I observe and retain any information I gather during the process. This fee is non-negotiable. Correct. It does sound good. Yes, you may experience a desire to move. Resist this to the best of your ability. You may experience a desire to scream or yell. This is acceptable if it helps you resist movement. Repair cycle complete. Data indexing in progress.
You like the mural? I made them. Well, most of them, actually. Hey, Rangers. I want you to meet my friend, party pal,
It's been processing and reprocessing Ranger data since we first heard about your work in Arizona. You said it, Party Pal. As soon as Reagan's safe and secure with us, Party Pal wants to join your Ranger team. Isn't that grand? No offense intended, but you haven't proven yourself yet. Party Pal wants to know if you measure up to the legends of the Arizona Rangers. Rescuing Reagan will prove you're the real deal. Party Pal is the pinnacle of party participation prolongment and youth prevention. Originally a Findlay Tech prototype, Party Pal's ability to perpetuate any party became the stuff of legend. Party Pal became our commune's resident psychologist. Sentient superintelligences have unique emotional problems, but Party Pal needs a change of pace and is excited to join your team. Party Pal told me about its depressed cousin who used to track Santa and tell children his location. Party Pal doesn't like to talk about that much. Seemed like a sensitive subject. I know, buddy. Sorry, I won't bring it up again. Just a moment. I need to clear my cache. Party Pal just has a way of amping things up, you know? Don't worry if I get repetitious. I still remember what you told me. Tiny Bug, you understand.
Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio. Hope you wiped your feet. I'm pretty much designed to operate solo, traveling through space and all. I guess I just got used to being on my own. The tower and I still talk, of course. Radio waves and all that. It's a bit of a story, but the short version is that I was out in space when, you know, the end happened. My crew went a little nuts while we waited for the radiation to die down, so I stopped listening to them and focused on the radio signals on Earth instead. Everyone was so glum. I thought, I bet I can do this better. And when we landed, I did. Well, I left out all the crying I did when my crew shot themselves or wandered off into the waste to die, if that helps. At any rate, I think people like to hear a friendly voice when they're trying to survive out there. Just doing my part. Really? Huh. You'd think that'd come up at some point. I guess I'm just used to it. So, I gotta ask, what do you think of my radio broadcasts? I don't often get the opportunity to hear direct feedback. Fantastic. I'll keep on keeping on. Well, I'm sure you've got places to be and people to query. Head on in. My friends in the commune would love to meet you. Have a great one.
Delicate, perhaps we could encourage it to right itself. Correction, perhaps we could encourage it to do so. If it were not...
work, everybody!
Hello, potential friend.
Accept these holy offerings. Make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemies with hail. Gorge yourselves upon the entrails of the slain gods. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of warm flesh. Blow away our foes with thy mighty wings.
Gods of the sky. Gorge yourself upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Blow away our foes with thy mighty winds. Gods of the clouds and winds, accept our unworthy gifts of war. Make it to rain. Do not speak to us. Gods of the endless sky, accept these holy offerings. Strike down those who stand against us. All will end. Gorge yourself upon the entrails of the slain, O gods! Blow away our foes with thy mighty wings. God, make it to rain gently upon us, but batter our enemy. No outsiders. Insolent fools! Did no one teach you to knock? Do not. Go on! Steal from us, heathens! We'll take it back when we skin you!
Do not speak to us.
Do not speak to us. Get away, heathen.
This just in. The Machine Commune has launched a new program to ease tensions between machine life and human beings. The brand new Human Outreach gift shop sells collectibles for that special someone in your life. Also available, the first location is now open, conveniently located in the Denver ruins, on the way to our commune. Give it a visit, and tell them Sal sent you.
To us. Material possessions mean nothing. We have ascended beyond them. Strike down those who stand against us with thy divine lightning. Gods of the... I can tell the length of your entrails just by looking at you.
Get away, heathen.
Do not speak to us.
Wow, the Desert Rangers! We don't get many famous folks around these parts. And you're getting the VIP treatment, too. Meeting the God President face to face. I'm Sister Nancy Glory, by the way. Anything I can do for you? We take the name Nancy from Ronnie's original wife, back before the deluge of fire. It's the greatest honor a woman can achieve, being a Nancy.
I love my Nancy.
Oh, I love you too, Ronnie. Huh? Oh, we didn't do any of that. That was all the God President. Ain't that right, sir?
I have to protect my Nancy, don't I?
Oh, Ronnie, you're making me blush. Oh, Ron is everywhere. He sees through every statue in this place. But the place he likes to be most is in the server room with Mother Nancy. Well, because the robot was a commie, obviously. But you never know with Ronnie. Last week he spared a robot, killed 2 godfishers, and incinerated a tree. It's all part of his plan, though. I know that. Ronnie set her free. She's one of them crazy godfishers. They like to hang people's torsos onto kites and fly them up in the air. Supposed to attract demons from the clouds or something like that. Disgusting heathen nonsense. It'll all go when we finally cleanse this place. This is Ronnie's land, his oil, and we ain't leaving. Not for cannibals, call me computers, pinko robots, or filthy plain savages. Not for anyone.
Filthy plain savages?
Present company accepted, of course. Well, don't tell anybody I said so, but we kinda do. There's more and more of them all the time. They're moving into our oil field now. Of course, Ronnie blasts them whenever they get too close, but he ain't mobile, and Mother Nancy won't give me the troops I need to fight him. So, well, if you're looking for a paycheck... Well, thanks, Rangers. What else can I do for you? The Godfishers? Sure. They're the crazy cultists who kill people and fly their torsos up to the clouds on kites. And I'm pretty sure they want to kill us all. So, not very neighborly neighbors, if you know what I mean. You too, Rangers. Don't forget, Mother Nancy and Ronnie are waiting for you inside.
Just gotta pray hard.
Just gotta pray harder.
Just gotta pray harder.
Keep an eye. Tommy's are there. Don't keep the God President waiting, Rangers. You'll find him at the north end of the building. The sanctuary
Cow.
of the Holy Soul.
Person.
This ain't a charity, Rangers. You need a med kit? Talk to me.
Welcome to the Western White House. God President Reagan is expecting you. Please come in.
What is this? Those are the Desert Rangers! They work for my father! You promised to keep me safe!
Calm down, Valor. God President Reagan has everything under control.
Well now, welcome, Patriots. Nancy and I, well, we appreciate your selfless service and want to thank you for it. You are true Americans and, well, good neighbors. Now then, help yourself to some jelly and let's get down to business, shall we? As you know. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to if it takes a blood, let's get it over with. Well, what do you say? Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. How do you tell a communist? Well, it's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And how do you tell an anti-communist? It's someone who understands Marx and Lenin. It is the Soviet Union that runs against the tide of history by denying human freedom and human dignity to its citizens.
Asking only for purposes of our education, ma'am and sir. We don't mean to upset anyone.
I'll be happy to explain, Rangers. Communism is a foul philosophy that tricks people into giving up their individuality and submitting to the will of the state, which commands them to work for free and relentlessly attack those who don't subscribe to their ideology. It is an evil beyond reckoning.
I think that most people in this country would say yes, they are better off than they were 4 years ago. Why shouldn't we believe that? We are Americans.
That's enough, Ronnie. You did very well. But it's bedtime for Bonzo now, okay?
Okay, Mommy. Well, I'm sleepy.
I know you are, darling. Night-night. Thank you for joining the God President and I in the sacred server room, Rangers. Before we discuss why you're here, I have a proposition for you. A favor that would make us look more favorably on your requests. My husband, the God President, wishes to transfer his consciousness to a human body. To accomplish this, we must acquire a... What was it, Valor?
A cybernetic transfer module. It's amazing. Basically, what it does is...
That's enough for now, Valor. But yes, we must acquire this transfer module from the filthy communist robots that occupy the Denver airport. Or rather, we'd like you to acquire it and bring it here, to us. Once God President Reagan has a human body, you'll be rewarded with money, a fine weapon, and we will relinquish our claim on Valor and restart the oil to Colorado Springs.
Oh my God! You've got it!
Why, yes. That you arrived with it in hand is certain proof that Providence favors our purpose. Ronnie told me to have faith in you, Rangers. We'll start the transfer process immediately. We need valor for the procedure, and we would be fools to give up our leverage before the transfer is complete. Now, may we begin? Why? You have no use for the module. We do. We'll compensate you fairly. Let's stop wasting time, please. Excellent. This is all moving much faster than expected. Reagan be praised. Valor! Prepare the transfer equipment and prepare yourself to receive the God President's holy essence. Soon you will be a living God.
Everything is ready, Mother Nancy Reliant. This will be the greatest day of my life!
Until the day when you inherit Saul Buchanan's throne, for then it will be the God President who sits in it, thus increasing the holdings of the Gippers 100-fold in a single stroke.
Yeah! My father always said I'd never be a great leader. Ha! I will be the greatest!
Your eagerness surprises me, Rangers. But of course, it's natural you would come around. This was Ronnie's divine plan. And you've seen the depravity of the machine commune. Valor, it's time. Now, Rangers, would you be so kind as to start? It will be the most delicious of ironies to have the Patriarch's emissaries give life to the leader who will eclipse him. Just connect the module to this console, and we'll begin. It's ready, Rangers. All you have to do is push the button.
This is amazing! I can feel him! I can feel his mind all around me!
Ignore that. The safety protocols must be turned off for the transfer to begin.
What? Something's wrong! Mother Nancy! Stop the transfer! Stop!
Goodbye, Valor.
Nancy, I think it worked. I feel strange.
I'm here, Ronnie. Everything's going to be all right now. The God President and I cannot thank you enough for your service. Your actions have allowed the birth of a new age. Truly, you are the midwives of liberty. The prizes, as promised, are new weapon prototype and a president's ransom in riches. Rest assured,
Yup. Thanks.
Ronnie?
I'm fine, Nancy. I'm fine.
Thank you for helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers. They're cowardly savages, but cunning in their own way. Keep your eyes open for traps, and your ears open for tricks. Thank you for helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers. Thank you for helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers. Outsiders always do. Ask away. In the days after the godless communists rained fire and death from sea to shining sea, the God President awoke in the ruins of the city on the hill and mourned the loss of the world he'd built. And so mighty was his grief, so heartbreaking his suffering, that it was heard across the gray and burning world. Men raged with him at the dying of the light, and women wept at his loneliness. But one woman did more. She healed his wounds and gave him solace. In gratitude, the God President named her Nancy, the first Nancy. Then he led her to this building, dubbed it the Western White House, and decreed that it would be. Thank you for helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers. Thank you for helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers. Thank you for helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers. For helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers.
Partner?
For helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers.
Pilgrim? Awesome.
For helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers.
Cow. With Ronnie leading us, we can't back.
Helping us achieve our destiny, Rangers.
Do you ever question your fate?
Stores. America's on the rise. Reagan's back and better than ever.
Just gotta pray harder. Let's keep it civil.
Error. Control AI not found. Reverting to automated routines.
No use knocking, Rangers. He's not
As
in there.
before.
He's in his new
So today.
body now.
Let's do it!
Oh, beautiful